One of the things that we love helping people do is visualize the space at their properties or properties that they're going to buy or whatever, and helping them understand how to get the property to be a top performing property. And so what we decided to do today was let's go look at a property that's actually for sale, actually on the market, and walk through and tell you what we would recommend to do to make this property a top performing short-term rental in the area. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath property with a big movie room. There's a really nice pool in the backyard. It's in a great area. For the most part, it's pretty much ready to go, but there's some really easy stuff that you could do in here to get it to be, like I said, a top performer. Let's check it out.
All right, so we have another dining room. It's a beautiful dining room with a great dining table, but it could also be a bedroom. You could fit 2 queen-size beds in here and sleep 4 people. So that's the first thing that I would do is I would throw up an accent wall, change the light fixture, and then throw some beds in here. Oh yeah, obviously add a wall and a door, and then put some beds in here. They loved agreeable gray.
Yeah, the whole house is pretty neutral, so I feel like it would make sense to come in here and add some actual color. You can really wash out the photos in a short-term rental if everything is super white. So that's why color is really important in breaking that up. Let's look at the kitchen space. That's right off of like the current dining room that we would recommend to become a bedroom. Kitchen is good. Like there's nothing really to do in here other than we love to paint kitchen cabinets like a really fun color. So we've noticed just anecdotally, blue and green cabinets do really well for us. They just pop really well. People get interested in the property, stops the scroll. So that's really the only thing that you would need to do in here. Maybe like a movable island or something so there's more space, but not a ton to do in here. And then if we did get rid of that dining room, there's plenty of space in here. And there's also a bonus area over there. One thing I want to jump on is this guy.
So we say this in every garage we're ever in, but this should not be a garage anymore. There's no use for it. So this would become a massive game room. I would actually probably still try to make it a sleeping space, but I would make it game room, shuffleboard, pool table, arcade games, a really themed out, color drenched, murals, neon lights, the works of a game room.
So the master bedroom is right here. It's already quite nice. Master bathroom is really nice. Nothing has to be done there. But what's really cool is right off of the master bath, there's this added sunroom area. And this is pretty epic. There's a huge opportunity to make this really, really cool. My thought is some type of lounge area, really nice seating, paint the walls like a dramatic color, just make it like a real moment that people can come in here and hang out.
Since it is just like a finished out porch, but there's no like HVAC in here, I would make this like a wellness space. I'd put like a sauna over here and make it like yoga studio, red light therapy, a little home gym, maybe one of those like little mirror things, because it is right off the patio, but there is another additional like outdoor patio off the kitchen.
Let's go check out the actual outdoor space while we're here. Like we've talked about in other videos, the outdoor amenities is where you make a ton of your money in these properties, especially in our market. So this property already has the pool. We love properties that already have pools because they're extremely expensive to build and they don't actually add a ton of value to your property from like an appraisal standpoint. Ideally, we would add some kind of hot tub. Right here, there's like a really nice hangout area like already set up. That would be perfect for a fire pit. You can put some really nice chairs, maybe some loungers. You have a really cool fire pit. You could use this grassy area for like an outdoor putting green.
I would do some type of like pull down movie theater screen moment. So we could put a projector so you can watch movies by the pool. That's an amenity that we haven't talked about that does really well. TV, couch. I love the like hanging daybed chairs. Deck it out to the 9.
We'll check out the upstairs area where most of the bedrooms are. I like this, almost fell. I like this layout a lot. Whenever we have properties where most of the bedrooms are upstairs and most of the hangout spaces and like common areas are downstairs, it's just a really good flow for short-term rentals. So I like this space. This is just a big open area. And if we converted the garage, we already have that as a game room. And so this could become, what do you think? Like a dedicated movie room that also slept people. There's lots of spaces in this house that can become nice, like hangout lounges that can also be utilized to sleep people.
I definitely would have like some type of sleeping space in here, but I do think it would be cool if it was like a movie room, or we played into the like built-ins. There's like a record station and like really play into that vibe. But I think you can do a lot here, but I always say it needs to sleep people. So
if we had the garage converted and we converted the downstairs bedroom and we had that space as a bedroom, that would make this house, I think, a 7-bedroom. And a lot of the bedrooms are so big, we could probably easily fit 20 plus guests in here. Another thing I would do that's really important to point out is this carpet. Carpet is pretty much a no-go in short-term rentals. We almost always replace all of the carpet with LVP, typically is what we're doing. The bedrooms are all standard. I mean, for the most part, you're just going in here and leaving them as is. You don't have to do anything. Only thing really upstairs outside of that big bedroom is these bathrooms. So in one of our other videos, I talked a lot about how showers make a big difference in short-term rentals. This is totally fine. Everything else looks really good, but you have this like really dated square white tile. Ideally, we would want to update this. There's several bathrooms that look like this. It's pretty inexpensive. You could probably replace that whole shower tile and make this like a really nice stand-up shower for $5,000 to $10,000. So just depends on the budget. Doesn't move the needle a ton, but it helps a lot with how the photos look. So it's a really, really cool property. I see a ton of potential here. And as far as expenses go, because numbers ultimately is what matters, we typically recommend budgeting about $20 a square foot for furnishings. This house is about 3,200 square feet. So a $65,000 budget for furnishings would be ample. And then when it comes to a lot of the renovations work, like we talked about, like converting the dining room into a bedroom, converting the garage, adding some of the outdoor amenities, replacing the carpet, things like that, would probably be about another $60,000 or so. And so your furnishing budget and your renovation budget all in is right around $125,000. And then after those improvements, this house in this area as a 7-bedroom that we would make it, a 7-bedroom 4-bath that looks amazing, designed well, it'll generate between $180,000 to about $220,000 a year in revenue. And there are properties like this available throughout Austin that people don't even realize that you can do such strong numbers where you could buy this property for, $900,000 to $1 million, and it's going to generate that $180,000 to $220,000 a year in revenue, which is going to get you a 15, 20, 25% plus cash on cash return, which is what we're all looking for in the short-term rental world. Another important thing that I would note is that this house would give between like a $200,000 to $250,000 write-off off of your taxes, which depending on your tax bracket could be anywhere from like $50,000 to, I don't know, $70,000 to $80,000 in actual like tax benefit. So in addition to being a strong cash flow play, plus being a great area to grow your equity, you also get massive tax benefits.
That's what we would do with this property. If you're curious about what we would do with other properties, like, follow, subscribe. We're gonna be posting more videos like this. And don't forget to join our school in the link below.